Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're making this delicious gingerbread cheesecake, so let's get started. Part of the main ingredient that you're going to need to make this gingerbread cheesecake is the gingerbread spice mix. So just mix all your spices in a small bowl and then just set it aside. Next, let's make the gingerbread caramel sauce. Heat your heavy cream in the microwave for about 30 seconds and then just set it aside. Add in your granulated sugar in a saucepan. Place the stove on medium heat until the sugar melts. I know this sounds silly because there's no liquid at this point, but trust me, stick with me, it will melt. Make sure the sugar melts evenly. Stir non-stop. Once your sugar has melted, it should look like a golden brown at this point, but keep stirring until there's no more lumps. Now carefully add in your butter, then stir the mixture until the butter melts. Add in your molasses and then keep on stirring. Then slowly mix in your heavy cream a little bit at a time. At this point, the caramel should look like an amber color. Remove the saucepan away from the stove and pour in your caramel in the plastic container. Then add in your salt, gingerbread mix, vanilla, and then mix it until the sauce is combined. Once it's combined, let it cool or chill it in the fridge. This can be stored up to 15 days. Now let's start making our Gingersnap pecan crust. Blend in your ginger snaps and pecans in a blender or food processor to obtain fine crumbs. Add in your brown sugar and gingerbread spice mix and then mix till combined. Next, add in your melted butter and then continue mixing. Press your crust in your cheesecake pan, then bake it in the oven at 325 degrees for about 12 minutes. For the cheesecake batter, you're going to beat up your cream cheese with a hand or stand mixer on medium speed for about 3 minutes. Once it's creamy, make sure you give your bowl a quick scrape to make sure there's no lumps. Next, add in your brown and granulated sugar and beat it on medium speed for about 2 minutes. Make sure you scrape your bowl after you're done mixing. Then add in your sour cream, molasses, and gingerbread spice in the mixture. Add in your eggs one at a time until the mixture is fully incorporated. Once you're done adding your eggs, add in your salt, vanilla extract, and continue mixing until it's all combined. Pour 1/3 of your cheesecake batter in the pan over your baked cooled crust. Then pour about a 1/4 cup of the caramel all over the cheesecake. If your caramel was stored in the fridge, not to worry, you can heat it up in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then pour in the remaining cheesecake batter. Put your cheesecake in a large roasting pan with a silicone cheesecake cover and pour boiling hot water. This will prevent your cheesecake crust from cracking. If you don't have a silicone cheesecake cover by hand, you can also cover it in foil as well. Bake your cheesecake in the oven at 325 degrees for about 75 minutes. Once your cheesecake is done baking, let it sit in the oven for 1 hour with the oven off. Store your cheesecake in the fridge for 6 hours to overnight. For the whipped cream, grab a bowl and add in your cold, heavy whipping cream, powdered sugar, and gingerbread spice mix. Then beat it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once it's completely chilled, remove your cheesecake from the cheesecake pan. To decorate, I'm using leftover gingerbread caramel sauce to spread over the top with a piping bag. Then I'm piping the whipped cream with a 1M tip around the sides of the cheesecake. Last but not least, our little gingerbread men. And here's the final touch of this gingerbread cheesecake. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial today on how I made this gingerbread cheesecake. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial today. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel at Brock's Pastries. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.